Hi, and welcome to the Dutchman in San Marcos. I am the DISM, and we're on Thanksgiving week. I just had my turkeys yesterday. My favorite sandwich after Thanksgiving is the turkey sandwiches cold, not hot turkey. There was a restaurant that sold it, and they called it the Bobby, but I invented the sandwich, not them. So, anyways, it's bread, mayonnaise, turkey, dressing, cranberry sauce, and it's my favorite sandwich. So, and I'm the inventor, but this other restaurant called it the Bobby. But it was good too. The Bobby was good. Don't get me wrong. So we've got a week of more DIY on the Uke Box, and I I did shoot some videos, and they all turned out really fast. So I'm reshooting. So let's get going. All right, here we are, and like I was saying, my first shot of videos all went crazy fast, but I'll show you the progress I made. Basically, what I did was I clamped just the two pieces of the neck together. As you can see, they're still clamped, and I drew a little pattern up here, and then cut them out. Cut them out with this guy, and use some files on them. File them down, smooth them off. So I think it came out pretty good. Um, Kind of making it on the veins of, because it's nylon string, kind of like a classical guitar head shape, but just trying to try things out. I basically took the top, and the top has like some square holes. I basically took the top and I kind of did that to make those little peaks, and so it kind of gives it a kind of like that, an offset look. And so then, as I was building other guitars and or redoing them and stuff, like you've seen my 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 SRD, I made decals and stuff, and so I have this decal made right there. And so what I was thinking about doing is putting it on kind of like this when we get her going, but that'll be later. So yeah, so we worked on the neck and got that going. I'm also was playing around with this, get the box glued together, and I'm gluing on the back first. I was thinking about sanding these off, and this here, but then when I actually, it wouldn't show because the top covers this part. So I was thinking about sanding that off, the dark brown like I did, before. But when I put the two together, this is the way it'll actually glue up. This is the way it'll glue up, like, let's get it. It'll glue up like that. But then I kind of like the darker contrast on the wood there. I still don't know what color I'm going to do, but that'll actually be the box. And then the neck will actually go in here. Oops. The neck will go in here like that. I'll get a little further so you can see it. So that's the box. And I kind of liked the top. And I was thinking about, cutting these off and making them flush. But then the top kind of overlaps, as you can see. Let me get this straight. As you can see, the top kind of overlaps those, so I think I'll leave them alone and just leave them like that and just build it like this. Let me know in the comments if you think I should do something different on that. But yeah, so it's coming along. So we're going to get those glued together. Then on the neck, sorry about that. On the neck, these are the rest of it. There's two other pieces. See, I got these two pieces. remember this said bento box. That's actually flipped over. Then these will go on. These will go on like this. These will go on like that. And then it'll all glue together with that jig. So yeah, so that's the box coming together. I'm looking at trying to get hooked up with the lighting of the Christmas tree in San Marcos. And so we'll take you to that. I think it's December 3rd, but it'll come up one of these weeks. If it's not next week, then I'll just continue working on this and get a lot further along. I did get my other sander out, which when I was working on these parts, I was able to. When I was working on this part, I was able to take the power sander, which has a little table, and kind of round those off so they're more uniform. But I like the way they came out. I just put it on there in pencil, and then the first cuts I did with this just to cut them out, and then with the file and my little power sander, I went around and did that. So yeah, so that was kind of the show. I hope it's too bad my other ones came out. Maybe I'll throw a. No, I erased those. Anyways, so yeah, so we'll try to catch the Christmas tree lighting in San Marcos, and we'll try to catch the parade. I think it's always on a Sunday, and I'm working on Sunday, so I might miss the parade. I'm not sure. I guess with the Christmas tree lighting, it's kind of. I'm pretty sure it's down by the Chamber of Commerce in that square where we went to the farmers market. One of my first tapes way back when we went to the farmers market. But supposedly they got like a Christmas market there, so we'll go around there and show you all of that. And so I got a few more things I'm going to show you in my workshop. And so let me grab them real quick. All right, in my studio, like I was saying, because I had remodeled it, my Mac Pro, which was the one I bought from the friend who actually has a recording studio, it was a 1.1, so it was no longer upgradable. They say the 1.15s are still, you can upgrade them and still get them to work, but you can't upgrade you can't upgrade the OS even on those. But there's some workarounds to that. So basically, I had to say goodbye to it, and I'm kind of deconstructing it. And this is the case. I got everything out of it. I got the motherboard. The motherboard is actually hanging on the wall. I made it wall art. I don't know if you can see it up there. It's up there. It's right up there on the wall as a memory. So I like to take my computers and make them into art if they won't work anymore. So the motherboard's up there. This is empty. I'm trying to decide. It's this shelf would be, this little part here would be hard to take out. I already drilled some of the rivets, and then nothing was moving, so it would be major to take that out. It's got space in here. These wires can come out, but so let me know what you think I should do with it. I'm trying to, if I should make it a shelf to display things or to hold parts. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with it. If anybody needs some RAM, I've got all the old RAMs here. So they're the real big wide ones. Let me see if I can show you the number on those. Can you see those? So if you're looking for some RAM, I can hook you up. I just took those out, and then I do have. Hang on a minute. I do have the I do have the old graphics card. I looked it up on Evil Bay, and I saw a used one $23. So even for me to ship it, if I tried to sell it, sell it for $20, even it'd probably cost $10 to ship it. So I couldn't provide free shipping. But if anybody's interested in this, I'll give it to you if you pay for the shipping, because I'm not going to use it unless I put it in one of my Windows computers. But I didn't even check to see if it would fit in those slots. And then it doesn't have HDMI. It has the older ones like that. So it might be the type of thing that's outdated and not worth anything either. So, but just thought I'd show you it had a good graphics card in it. This would still work pretty good if the motherboard and the OS could be updated. So yeah, so that I always like to deconstruct things and try to make different use of them, so I don't just start throwing things away. I hate that they make these Mac computers disposable when their new stuff comes out. So yeah, so let me know. Just go ahead and comment. We'll keep working on the project. And this guy here, it's already starting to change. Let me know what you think of my headstock design. So yeah, so that's the show. Be sure you subscribe. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed to watch. I had my favorite video, or mine, the one I had the most viewers. I had over 1K, and that was finding gold in vinyl, the first one I put out. So I don't know. I can do more vinyl records in my collection of what I've got. I've got a lot of records that I've been collecting and finding. So let me know if you're interested in that, and like this program, subscribe. That helps all the logarithms with YouTube and helps me to keep going. And thank you to everyone who's watched, and we'll see you next week.